Hey yo, what's good, famo? It's your boy Vibes, and we back at it with another video. So, technically, it's gonna be like a double feature because I'm recording two today. The first one is on something that I've had for like a week now, and then the other one, a video we're doing right now. The video you came for is the first of these two products. So, well, without anything to do, without any further ado, let me just say, YouTube, I do not condone the actions seen in this video. I am just simply here to educate and communicate with my fan base. So please don't take my shit down. And if you're underage, get the fuck out. This video is not for you. Anyway, what we got for you is Cookies. This is their THCA line, which if y'all have seen on my channel, I have explained that THCA is the legal workaround to Delta 9 because when THCA is combusted and heated to a certain level, it turns into Delta 9. And most of the time, whenever you're smoking weed or stuff, it's not even the THC content that gets you high, it's the THCA content because that is what turns into the psychoactive component once it's been heated. So it's the legal workaround to be able to sell real shit to people that can't get it in legal states. We have the Hawaiian Rain, which is an indica, and then the Blue Raz, which is a sativa. I've had them for about a week, like I said. I pretty much demolished them. There's enough left to do the video, but that's about it. This one's the Hawaiian Rain, and then this one is the Blue Raz. And the way I can tell is because this one has a bite mark and this one doesn't. And gotta say though, these are fire. Like, I was expecting them to be because they came from Cookies. And there's QR codes to validate. There's also, right under the Cookies brand, there's the site to their hemp website. But as we all know, Cookies, they don't really do the hemp shit. So it's just marked as, it's THCA, so it is hemp derived. But I don't think they're going to do like Delta A and all that. I think they're just going to stick with the real shit. Yeah, hemp-derived distillate, natural plant-based terpenes. This is the Hawaiian Rain. It's an auto-draw device, which I love because not a lot of devices when it comes to the hemp shit are auto-draw. Cookies and I think Hidden Hills are the only two brands I've seen that are auto draw. This one, it tastes very tropical, very fruity. The way I described it to my girlfriend whenever we were hitting it is it tastes similar to how that old tropical flower Febreze or whatever smells. You agree? The Hawaiian Rain kind of tastes like how the tropical Febreze smells. Yeah. She nodded. And then this one's the Blue Raz. Typically, I love everything Blue Raz, and this does not disappoint. But out of the two, I prefer the Hawaiian Rain, which surprised even me. This one, it still has a little bit of the fruity taste and everything. Not very strong Blue Raz like I was expecting. It tastes more earthy, more like the stuff you expect from Cookies, because you know Cookies, they always have that signature flavor in almost every one of their strains that gets it really like earthy tasting and everything. So this one has more of that. Not much, but you can taste it. They're both very smooth. Like, even though it's almost empty, it's still not harsh, which is a good thing. But with cookies, you can expect a certain level of quality that you just don't get with other brands. And then, you know, there's other brands that have better quality than cookies. Cookies is like right there. It's like the bottom of the top shelf stuff. Now, that's not dissing on cookies at all, because it is still top shelf. But there is stuff that exceeds cookies. I mean, 710 Labs, Stizzy, Plug and Play, you know, shit like that. But cookies it's up there. I want to try fucking Backpack Boys, though. Don't know when I'll have the free time or the extra money to go up to the dispensary, though. Now, what I typically do, like I just did, is I like hitting them both. Because one's a sativa, one's an indica. You mix them, you get a hybrid. Now, the effects I get off of the Hawaiian Rain is, it's very calming. I do tend to zone out from it, but I don't know if that's because of the sativa or the indica, which is the Hawaiian Rain. That could very well be the blue raz. Who knows? All I know is when you mix them, for me personally, very spacey, very relaxed. I do tend to zone out, but I zone out when I get too high, no matter what. It's very relaxing, like I said multiple times. It can kind of give you brain fog. I think that one would be the blue raz that is responsible for the brain fog. But overall, it's a very nice, euphoric, foggy high, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with foggy highs, but I personally prefer a more clear-headed high. Because with foggy highs, like, after a little while, you just feel, like, drained and stuff, because, you know, it clouds your mind. But overall, I gotta say, it's very nice. I do like how Cookies is starting to make it accessible to all 50 states. Well, actually, hold on. When I looked on the website, it said it can't ship to, I think it said California, and then like 3 or 4 other states. But other than that, they're available pretty much anywhere. they're they're as close as you can get to cookies without being in a legal state. This is some good shit. Because it is THCA. It's just the legal workaround to the, Farm Bill. Oh wait, no, not the Farm Bill, oh wait, I think it is the Farm Bill, yeah. Yeah. But if you smoke enough, or if you've watched videos on it and everything, it's the same shit as what you would get from a dispensary, just taken from the hemp plant instead of the female. Other than that, it's the same thing. It converts into the exact same thing and affects you the same way. Maybe not as strong as the female plant would, but it still gets the job done. Other than that, all I gotta say on these ones is, if you can, I definitely recommend them. And if you're in a legal state, then get a hold of some of the THCA ones and then some of the actual ones, and let me know if you can really tell the difference. Because I know my brother-in-law, her brother, he hit him, and then he put out his, which he got from his plug, because his plug sells them cheaper than the dispensary does. And he couldn't really tell the difference. The ones he gets from his plug, it has a stronger flavor. But other than that, it affects you roughly the same. But considering I'm about to do another video on a different product, I think I'm gonna call it quits on this one. All I gotta say is, cookies, this shit's fire. I'm glad that they're making shit that's accessible to the people who can't get it like we can in a legal state. I wish this was out when I was still living in Tennessee. Would have saved me from smoking all that other shit. The shit you didn't know if it was real or not. But at the time, kid just trying to get high, like, hey, fuck it. Oh wait, you know what I mean. Not a kid. Wasn't a kid. Okay, I'm gonna try and blink them and then probably call it quits on this video, because I do have to stay kind of clear-headed to give an accurate view on this product. She called me a dumbass for trying to blink them both. Oh fuck. That shit hurt. Well, don't know how long that was. I think it was only like 6-7 seconds. Almost. That'll be considered like one blinker because it's 2 pens. But definitely not gonna try that again. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one quits because, yeah, I'm starting to get high already and I need to make a video on this. So, stay up, stay safe. If you followed along, you're a real one. Consider, liking, subscribing, all that shit. And if you were smoking along, let me know what you were smoking on, the medium from which you were getting high, all that shit. Cause this is a sesh. Like, that's the way I look at it. It's a sesh. I mean, but where we're not actually having sessions and stuff. I just be talking, so that way it gives you guys something to follow along to. And if you want to listen, you know a little bit more about the plant, then that's all up to you. But then again, if you didn't want to know any of that, why would you come to the video? I gotta say, shit's fire. Definitely try it if you can. Other than that, peace, fam.